follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
Oh, Hi guys, I love our intro so much. It makes me so happy.
I want to edit it even more and like make it even more fancy.
I think it's perfect. Hello everybody. Welcome.
Hello. I'm very excited for today. Very excited.
What are you eating? After you Oh God, that sounds good. I'm excited about today too. I was actually on this Zoom. Oh my God, Janelle. Thank you.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
God. We both have lights. This was planned. So surprise.
Oh, wait, I gotta show everybody.
Show us.
This one that I haven't put up yet. Hold on.
Oh my God, I love the picture that you took of us before we started.
Me? Is it cute? The one I took?
I just love us. I just do.
Okay, hold on. Okay, donut crew. I got a donut light.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna put it right here or right here. I don't know. This TV is gonna go up there. Yes.
I love it so much.
Anyway. Oh, watch my nose.
Oh my God. Everybody loves the lights. I got so excited when she showed that to me the other day. Yesterday?
I think
Was it yesterday?
so.
Yeah. Crazy.
Finished my first week of clinicals. It was amazing. Well, my second semester. First day.
Are we ready for our moment? Hey, if you have not already, would you like the video? And, you know, what does Emily Baker say? Do all the YouTube-y things?
Mm-hmm. Do
all right.
things. Look, dog.
I love that.
Luna.
She's so, look at the green. She's like, what? Iris, where's Human Eyes?
Human Eyes. She actually just popped right here. Iris. There. Iris. She'll have to get on the bed.
All right, here we go with the ASMR moment. I'm going to have a Celsius just because it sounds good. Here we go.
Yes. Christina Beck. I do. I just need to make it. I'll put it on my link tree on my Instagram. So yeah.
As you should. All right, so let's talk about this. I know you guys have been waiting for us to cover this. I'm very excited to be covering it. I know Julie Jo is excited to be covering it. And we need more. I'm just going to say this. We need more creators to be talking about this company, the claims, what they're doing, all of that stuff. So that needs to happen. Joanna, thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. Okay, so this was a Zoom from the other day. And I actually was on this Zoom. So I watched it. JJ has not watched it. So I've watched it. You're going to get my reaction. And this is going to be a blind reaction because JJ was probably in bed because of clinicals. First week of clinicals. Yeah. Talk about it. Also, I'm going to give a call to action right now because I think that it's very, very, very important that we all work together. And there's two things that we really, really need to do. One, when you see any health or income claims, report it to the FTC. I will make sure that I update in this video description after we're done here. Thank you so much, Joanna. I will make sure that I update the links so that we have the FTC, how to report it. I put it in all of my videos too, in case you want to do it while we're live or whatnot. But also, it's really, really important because Elomir is in Texas. And from what I've been told, JJ, correct me if I'm wrong, the Texas Attorney General is not a huge fan of multi-level marketing companies.
Correct.
So we also need to report it to the the Texas Attorney General. It's super simple. It's another link just like the FTC. So I'll put those in the video description. And I'm going to speak for JJ and say she's going to do the same. I'll send you the links.
I've not been, if you have messaged me this week or something, I probably haven't even looked at it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
Yeah, one day of school and 3 days of clinicals is what the schedule is, right?
Yeah.
So,
And the first week's usually pretty tough just because, like, yeah. You are so nice. Thank you.
thank you, Maru. Appreciate you.
We appreciate you being here in general, and then, you know, giving a little more. It's always just kind of you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I think that is everything. Again, if you see this stuff, and honestly, with the Texas Attorney General, you can just say what you're seeing and report it to them. And yes, Karina, yes. Tag us in that so that we can share that out too whenever you get it up and all that stuff.
Oh, there's Iris. Look, hold on.
Human eyes. Oh,
there's Iris.
Iris. I call her human eyes because her eyes look like human eyes.
He does have human eyes. Yeah. And she's like this.
Always. I'm like, oh, look at her. This is really, really important. Charlene says, report to Texas Attorney General as a pyramid scheme. They have anti-pyramid scheme in the statute. So it's very, very, very important. We know that Elomir's obviously not going to do anything. We do need to continue to report it to the FTC, and also the Texas Attorney General is extremely important. Also, thank you, Carly. You guys are so nice.
Yeah, y'all are very good.
Oh my God. Layla Ruth, 92. Appreciate you. You guys are incredible. Okay, so what we have is the update that's coming directly from inside the house. I guess that's the best way to say it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's important that we state that anything, and I'll speak for JJ and I, and she can speak for me any day of the week. Anything we share is coming from inside the house.
Inside the house.
It's not, we're not making it up. We're not elaborating. It is coming from inside the Elomir house. Okay. I just feel like we need to say that, not necessarily for you guys that are here currently watching, but maybe for some Elomir people that like to say that we're haters or this and that. Also would like to say that education and awareness is not hate. It's not about the individual. It's about what the company is doing and how they are marketing it, in my opinion. What are your thoughts, JJ?
I mean, everything that they're doing is something I'd anticipate them doing.
Yeah.
Like, they're haters, they're bullies, blah, blah, blah. They just had a bad experience with their MLM. Actually, like, not really.
Yeah.
You know, like, both of us had a pretty successful considering,
Yep.
you know, what people's success rate in MLMs. But also the fact that when someone disagrees with you, you call them a hater, or the fact that we're calling you out just using facts and you call it hate.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just that facts are not attacks. Yeah. And they feel like attacks. So when you aren't ready to see what's real, like what's true. So.
Yeah, I mean, I look back, and we've talked about this multiple times, but like I look back at when I was in MLM, and I probably would be reacting the same. I'd be upset too. I'd be attacking people. I'd be, doing passive aggressive things, and
it's not surprising at all that they're acting this way.
Yeah, I definitely would be sharing my bring it on anti-MLMers in like our team chat, like we've seen. That one was my favorite. Yeah, anyways, let's get started. This video is 53 minutes long, but I am fast forwarding a little bit only because they did 12 minutes of announcements. 12 minutes of like, make sure you're in this group. Make sure that these are the apps that you have. Make sure this, and it's like just 12 minutes of, yeah. So yeah, need facts, not attacks on a t-shirt. That's actually a really great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That Zoom was, ugh. And I live in Vegas.
Yikes.
We do not claim them. All right. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to turn the volume up. And as always, drop your commentary below. Please do not send, like we don't need to go and find these people and interact with them or say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Okay. Do we like this? Hey, Kelsey. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. We appreciate you. And drop your commentary. All right, here we go. And let me know if I need to adjust the volume, you guys.
Thanks, Megan. I appreciate that, guys. Definitely shout out to you
higher.
in the time. I know Shannon's not feeling well. Hopefully her and Brandon are feeling a little bit better.
I got it all the way up.
Everyone in the leadership body working together to get everyone to duplicate and set their business up at the right level. So guys, thank you so much for allowing me to be on today's team call. I know this is normally your guys' time to huddle together, talk, and build the business, build camaraderie, and grow together. But what I wanted to go ahead and do is actually take a moment. Megan, I think your line is still unmuted.
I do not know how to put captions on. This is a screen recording somebody sent me. So I don't know how to do that.
Sorry. Okay, guys, I get easily distracted. So when I hear noise, I'm kind of like the squirrel brain, and I'll switch and go look for the noise. So what I want to go ahead and do, guys, is I want to give you guys some updates. Now, this will be posted into the brand partner page as well.
I will say audio on Zooms are always terrible. Terrible. So yeah, there's nothing that I can do about that. I don't know. Any ideas, JJ?
Well, we've had struggles with Elomir's lives before, or not lives. Their Zooms before. They're just not very good quality. I mean, I can understand it while I'm watching it, but I'm also paying like super close attention to every word that they're saying. So I recommend headphones. And maybe we can both mute ourselves.
Okay. Yep. I can do that.
That might be helpful.
Okay. Let us know if those if those things work better. And yeah, they all need a mic. Hey, Elomir people, if you're watching, can you please get a microphone? Thank you.
Thank you. We need that.
All right, here we go.
I cannot hear her at all.
So apparently I can't mute myself. Okay.
Fantastic.
And I want to make sure that I give you guys the update so that you know exactly what's going on in the field, on the back end side of corporate. So you guys want to take notes on this? I am also going to address some concerns that are going around in the field. So I want to make sure with all transparency, guys, good, bad, ugly, we're going to talk about it because we are in the pre-enrollment phase of Elomir, which if you guys have not heard what that is, that was actually something agreed upon with corporate and the top leadership of the launch team, where we ran into a snafu with the machine, did not predict that it wasn't going to produce as well as we thought it was going to do. And so during the pre-enrollment phase of July, only distributors were allowed to enter in at $250, and one box will be shipped sometime in the month of July. And then, of course, the rest of the product will be fully fulfilled starting August 15th. Now, of course, our goal is we want to go faster than that. And so I want to go ahead and update you guys live on what is happening behind the scenes with LaCour before I translate it into text into the brand partner page. So all of your team, you want to make sure they're opt into the brand partner page, which is a corporate page, so that they can get the most up-to-date updates of what's going on in product fulfillment, expansion, and replication of manufacturing. And so what I want to go ahead and do is just give you guys what has happened over the weekend, because a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what happened to the Brother Turbo Machine, right? We call it the Brother Turbo Machine because the machine that we have currently right now Terry calls it molasses. It goes really slow, and it's only able to produce 200 boxes a day for him. And guys, I did share with you guys on a previous update that he called 10 other manufacturing facilities to try to help him, but they could not handle the capabilities of our formula. So up to date, what has happened over the weekend? The brother machine did arrive. They set it all up, and they successfully ran the machine today. Now the question is, how many boxes will it yield? We don't want to give you exact numbers until it's fully ran for 3 days straight and consistently spitting out the numbers. I will tell you what it did, but just don't hold me to it, because remember, we have to at least R&D it for at least 3 days. So what is happening behind the scenes that over the weekend, they worked tirelessly from the manufacturing standpoint. They were able to produce 700 additional boxes to add to inventory. And so guys, what is happening is that every time they produce product, they literally bring it over to logistics and they ship out immediately to continue to fulfill orders. Now, some of you guys are probably wondering, why are we only shipping 200 to 300 boxes a day? It's because at logistics, when they print up your order, they literally have to go into the system and change it that they only fulfilled 1 box for you, and then they have to recreate a second ticket order so that they put it aside and file it to make sure that they fulfill the 2 other boxes for you down the road, because we don't want anyone to not get the products that they paid for. And so it is a tedious process for them. But obviously, this is what we had to do during the pre-enrollment phase. And so that's the reason why they're only able to ship out 200 to 300 boxes a day, because of that extra step that they're doing to ensure that we complete fulfillment. Now, I do want to give you guys some of the stats, which may not like it, but I love telling you guys everything so you know exactly what to expect. During fulfillment, we had, let me just tell you guys where we're at right now. So we have 6,500 brand partners registered in the tree. For 5.
Tree is code name for the pyramid. You're muted.
Well, and the fact they must mean a Christmas tree, because there's 1 star on freaking top, and it's one couple that is getting everyone else below them.
Why did I just want to start singing "When You Wish Upon a Star"?
Apparently,
that's what this feels like to me.
It's a Christmas tree. It's not a regular tree with all these branches up on the same. No, it's 1 star on top.
Exactly.
All the other stuff on the bottom.
All right. Well, let's keep going.
1,000 successful transactions went through. There was only less than 1% returned. There was about 50 people that requested a refund, which was fine, because they, some people just weren't in the know about the pre-enrollment phase, or maybe they just had buyer's remorse. So for us in customer service and as corporate, we don't question anyone. If they don't feel confident in what they're doing, we immediately refund. So Katie has issued a total of 50 refunds, which is a little less than 1%, which is awesome, guys, because I want you guys to hear this number, because sometimes when the refund's hitting your team, you might think like, oh my God, my team is refunding. They're not. Guys, less than 1% in the company is actually wanting a refund on their purchase order, okay? And then shipping errors. Katie, so far to date, has documented 23 shipping errors. That means either someone has received an incomplete box because a sleeve is missing, or maybe some product is missing.
Have you guys heard that the strips, some of them are coming and are super hard and like snapping in half? Have you guys heard that?
Bro, that is an old stale slice of cheese. That is gross.
That grosses me out. Can you imagine like putting it on your tongue and then being like, this is hard. What am I supposed to do with it? Like, what is the candy? I'm trying to think of the candy. I can't remember. I'll remember later.
I don't know.
Huh?
Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, but it's...
Michelle said that like she would appreciate this transparency if my full-time job wasn't literally manipulating, analyzing sales and inventory data, and there's no way most of this is true.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is not necessary.
Yep, I agree.
The sealing process didn't work very well, and somebody opened up one of their pouches and they realized there wasn't a strip inside. And so Katie actually has it all documented that when we are fully stocked in inventory, we will personally comp that box for the distributor to apologize for the mistake. as we are going through the learning curve of manufacturing this product for the first time in LaPorte. So I just want you guys to know that this is what is happening behind the scenes, because I don't want you guys to think, well, my team's the only one that's getting a refund. No, there are refunds happening, but it's less than 1% of what you guys have enrolled into the organization. And then what you guys have to know is that they ran the brother machine, and please do not quote me on this, because like I said, we need 2 more days of running it. But successfully, they believe that as long as the machine continues to go the way that it's going, they can at least ensure a minimum of 1,000 boxes a day be created by this machine. Now, guys, remember, don't hold me to that, but they believe they can up it to a higher number. They just have to continue to run the machine for the next 2 days to see what actually spits out on a daily basis. Okay? And then, sorry, guys. Yeah, see, somebody's unmuted, so you're going to distract me from what I was saying. So,
have you guys ever noticed that when things like that happen, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like they say what they want to say, like, you guys are distracting me, and then it's like they laugh afterwards, trying to make light and trying to make it not sound so snarky. It's very simple. If this is your Zoom link, you just mute upon entry. It's a little button that you click. It's not that hard. But have you ever noticed that, JJ, and you guys in the comments watching or whatnot?
What?
That they'll say whatever they need to say, and it sounds kind of snarky, and then they'll like laugh afterwards, like trying to make light of it.
Yeah. So that they can't act like they could be like, oh, I'm just kidding, or like, I'm just blah, 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 you know?
Yeah.
But in reality, like, no, they are not.
Yeah. Just whoever's running this, just mute upon entry. Okay, great. Yeah. Great training.
That's a setting, I'm pretty sure. Like,
yeah, it's a button you click. Literally just a button.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay, then to let you guys know, here's the beautiful thing. So the molasses machine, we're gonna call it molasses and brother, okay? So the molasses machine, and this is why you'll know Terry calls it molasses. That machine running for 20 hours a day was only producing 200 boxes a day. Brother turbo machine, 1 hour spits out anywhere between 200 to 300 boxes. So imagine if we're able to get that up and running, what it's going to look like on a 10-hour shift of running the machine. Okay, so just want you guys to know. So the turbo machine is doing great, but we will give you guys final numbers in the next 48 hours of exactly what to expect daily coming off of that machine. Now, the other issue that we have with this is the casting machine. What is that machine? If you guys are on my wall and you see me post photos of the manufacturing of the product, it's the machine that when they put the liquid on and they roll out the sheet and it actually makes the roll up, and that they have to take that and take it to the packaging machine and cut it up into the squares that you guys have. So the casting machine is the one that pours the liquid and rolls it out. That machine is also molasses. And so that machine, the second machine that they purchased, is actually being air freighted from China, because that's where it's manufactured. They're air freighting that machine, and it won't leave the facility until the 15th. So on Friday, it should be leaving the facility to be air freighted here to Texas. So in the meantime, what's going to happen is there's another casting machine in California, and they are going to be shipping raw liquids over to California to cast the product, to then fly the rolls back to Texas to run it on the Turbo Brother machine. I know it sounds kind of crazy, right, guys? But just try to keep up with me. There's 2 separate machines to produce our product, final package it. And so that machine will cast while we are rolling, and then it will be shipped back to Texas to then wrap it on the Brother Turbo machine, okay? And that is our solution.
I'm sorry, but does anybody think that these are things that should have been ironed out? These details should have been ironed out prior to launching?
Like, think about this. Not only did they push back their date for launching, they launched and it still wasn't working. Like, they're still not producing what they said they were going to produce. Like, This is not how to run a business. Really, in my opinion, and Aaron and I have talked about this multiple times, it's fast, easy money is what they want right now.
Yes.
And that's what they're getting. If it doesn't fall through, oh, okay, bummer, you know, or if it falls through, oh, bummer, you know, but they got a ton of money right now. So,
yeah. And I really think that the reason that they are still enrolling, still signing up brand partners, as they call them, is because they're using some of that money, in my opinion, to fund the production and all of these logistical things that weren't planned on. I think that that's exactly why they're doing that. And we'll talk about some of the other theories that I have that JJ and I have definitely talked about here in the last, I don't know, few weeks or whatever. I just find it very fascinating that they are still enrolling, distributors, brand partners, and collecting all of this money for 3 boxes. And for those of you that maybe this is your first time watching, they only had one option for people to sign up as brand partners. It is still not available to customers. And you had to come in at the 3-box option, which is $250 plus double shipping, because they are sending them 1 box and then they're sending the other boxes sometime after August 15th. And so
shipping, dude.
Yeah, it's a little interesting. It's literally the definition of a pyramid scheme according to the FTC, which is why the anti-MLM movement is like, hey, wait a second. Yeah, shipping is $20. So allegedly it's like $10 per order. Hey, KD, welcome to the crew. We appreciate you. Apparently it's like $10 to ship. They're charging them $20 for the shipment because they have to send multiple shipments. To me, I feel like, well, they should have eaten that cost.
Yeah.
Because they didn't plan properly. Do you know what I'm saying? It's almost like what Pippin Bloom says, guys, it's seeming like the product doesn't really matter.
I think you're right.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Unless you have anything else, JJ?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
For now, until we get that second machine here in Texas from Shanghai, China, from the manufacturer. So I just want you guys to know, and this is how intense LaCour is. So the manufacturer only recommends to run the casting machine for 12 hours a day. But LaCour, they decided to put it in a room, what is it called? A controlled temperature room. And they have fans and coolers being blown at the machine because they run it for 12 hours. They give it a 2-hour break, and then they run it for an additional 9 hours. So Terry is pushing for 18 hours out of that machine to literally push the limit, because the manufacturer is telling Terry, only use it for 12 hours. But he's like, no, screw this. You guys pause it for 2 hours, cool it down faster by putting it in a controlled temperature room, and put coolers and air, like fans, into it so that it cools it down faster to run it for an additional 9 hours. So
can we just talk about that really quickly? So manufacturers create some sort of machinery / equipment. And when they make the equipment, there are certain guidelines to be followed for safety, for quality control, for all of these types of things. And the CEO, is it echoing for anybody else?
A little bit.
Okay, let me lower my voice. Can you guys still hear me okay? Do you want me to do my bedroom voice like that? Just kidding. Anyways, so cringy. Anyways, she is, the CEO of Elomir is saying, oh, hey, he's not following the standards set by the manufacturer. So, not public, I mean, publicly now, but what if something happens? What if quality control becomes an issue, which we kind of already know it is. She'll talk about that later.
Like, she's totally ratting out Terry LaCour right now for his bad business practices. She is ratting him out right now. She doesn't even realize it. I'm just sitting there like, this is no bueno. You should not be saying this. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous. Yet another example of, in my opinion, this company being dangerous with what they're doing. Yeah. All right, here we go.
I tell you guys that Laporte's team is committed to this and making sure that we get the product to the people and continue to replicate our product, I want you guys to know their commitment level is optimal, high energy, at the highest level of possibility for anyone. The level of commitment from Laporte's team is undeniable because of the things that they're doing on the back end side for us. And so I just want you guys to know that they're truly doing the best that they can, and their goal is ideally they'd love to ramp it up to 2,000 boxes a day, but I cannot say that that is confirmed until we truly get through this phase of getting people or getting the product replicated faster. Once we figure out this, guys, we can give you true projections, and then we can start talking about Canada. I know that is a hot topic for a lot of you guys, wondering when is Canada going to open? Well, guys, until we...
Wait.
She said Canada. How about you get US open first, babe?
How about we create enough product that we're not selling 3 boxes and only giving 1? How about we not try to launch more products and open in Canada when, from what it appears, in my opinion, this entire launch has been a hot mess? How about we get that together first? And then we can talk about, going to Canada. Like, tell me it's about the money without telling me it's about the money. And I know all the Canadians that are watching this are probably like, no, we don't. Yeah, exactly. This right here. Tegan, no, we don't want you here in Canada. We don't want them here in the US either. That's why we need to report them to the Texas.
You've got about a machine and a half. And that one, the one machine is working overtime, and the half machine literally barely produces anything. So how about chill? This launch is an epic fail of the utmost. Like, I don't think it can get any worse unless their new machine broke. My husband is a quality control manager at an aerospace company. I've never heard him talk this much gibberish about one machine. Yeah. Dave said earlier, like, this is swirly word salad or something like that. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. That's it. Yeah. Exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly how many finished boxes we can create from this machine. We do not want to go into Canada because, respectfully, we do not want to butcher that market for you guys. We want to make sure that the leaders that are coming on board in Canada know that we care about them, and we're not just trying to make $1 off of their country. We truly want them to experience Elomir and our product line, and we got to make sure that Canada usually gets butchered by a lot of companies because of shipment. Guys, we have a solution in place for that too. And I just want you guys to know we're doing everything in our power to ensure that you guys have a legacy build and build a team of people that know like corporate truly does care about your growth.
Is that plan kind of like the launch team did in the United States? I'm just curious.
She said, so you can have a whole legacy built? Bro. Legacy? How about just produce products first? Oh, wait. Products don't matter.
The products don't matter. It's the money coming in from distributors. That's all this is about. Which, again, I'm going to say it again, that's a pyramid scheme. Okay.
It's just so blatant, It's just like, I mean, okay, you can say you're not a pyramid scheme, but in my opinion, this is blatantly a pyramid scheme. Like, there's just no way around it. And they're bragging about it being a pyramid scheme without saying it's a pyramid scheme.
They're not even trying to hide it.
Customers, yeah, even before customers, I hit one of the top ranks. Bro, do not say that if you don't want people to think it's a pyramid scheme, because that is bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But and they're not even trying to hide it. That's what's crazy.
Absolutely not. They're celebrating it.
Okay, so I am trying what Harper said to do. So I've moved my mic closer to the speakers to see if that helps. So you guys let me know in the comments if that helps, okay?
I'll check and see if I got your email, but I haven't yet. I don't think
okay, yeah.
I have gotten it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
About everything before we make any type of execution. And so I want you guys to know that's the Nutra update. And then I want to talk about the rumors going around that I know has been concerning to some people. And so I figured, you know what? We're on this call. Let's just talk about it. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Yes.
I know that over the weekend, it was kind of mentally exhausting for some of you guys, hearing about the FTC, FDA, that I'm operating illegally because I'm not allowing customers to come in. And NAC is an illegal drug. Guys, trust me when I say we have a legal team that is backed by $1 billion brand. We're not hiring a lawyer in the back alley giving us advice, right? So letting you guys know, the FTC would only shut me down if I was illegally operating a business.
Pause.
Fully disclosed about what.
She said, shut me down if I was blah, 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 blah. Girl, you just told us everything. You just told us everything that we need to know. It's you. You want fast money, and this is how you're going to get it. Whether they shut you down or not doesn't matter because your pockets are being filled to the brim.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Stop. Bam. Quit.
Oh, it just gets better. I just want to warn you right now.
Yeah.
And all of you, it gets better.
Let's go.
I love how she's not even really addressing it. She's like, listen, if this were a pyramid scheme, you know, they would shut me down. We're not just hiring some random legal people. Oh, you can hire whoever you want for a legal team. There's still laws in place that you must follow. And what they are doing is they are only selling to distributors, which is a pyramid scheme. Like, I don't know how you can slice that any different.
I mean, if you read the FTC ruling about MLMs, I mean, that is a replica. That is a literal, like, here's an example of a pyramid scheme per the FTC. And then you could tell the story of Elomir, in my opinion.
Yeah. In 2022, July 5th, 2022, a brand named Elomir launched, and they experienced insane production problems. They were only giving distributors only distributors could join. They had one option that was $250. They were charging them double shipping. Listen, they were only getting one box.
The fact that you had to pay for your product, like, and we're not even going to receive that amount is just an odd thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not okay. I think.
No, and I really feel like if it were about the people that were joining as brand partners with this company, then they would have offered a one box option. They would have waived the distributor fee, the annual distributor fee of $49. And they wouldn't have the same kind of production issues, at least not as insane as they are by selling 3 boxes instead of one. I don't think that this is about the distributor. I think this is very much about the bottom line and the numbers that they're bringing in so that they can brag and say that they're doing all of this stuff. I think that they're taking the extra money and they are using it to fund the production of more product or to help with the logistics and the troubleshooting and the production issues and all of that stuff. That's exactly what I think is happening. And again, that's just my opinion.
Agreed.
Did you guys know that, you know how we're seeing all these rank ups? Did you guys know that in their comp plan, I know JJ and I did a comp plan video. If you've not watched that, you should. They are waiving the customer requirement in order to rank up. They are also combining July and August sales. So these people are having these fake promotions. What do they think is going to happen in September? If it even makes it that far. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yes, DC, please. I would love to know what he thinks. Absolutely. All right, let's keep it moving. You have anything else, JJ?
And so when on July 5th, there was a discussion had with the current leadership that was enrolled in the tree before it went live. And everyone understood that if we were going to go into this pre-enrollment phase, that means it was actually only open and limited to the 3-box order for brand partners. Thereafter, once we caught up on inventory, we would allow customers to enter into the system because us as the owners did not feel confident in taking money from your consumers and your customers. And guys, I was fully
but they'll take money from the distributors. They're okay with taking 3-box orders from the distributors and making the distributors wait. They're okay with doing that and collecting all that extra money. Also, it's really funny in some of the team Telegram chats, they're like, hey, I didn't get a tracking number. And people are actually responding and saying, oh, it's because UPS didn't scan the label and the orders are just going to show up. First of all, that is not how UPS works. You don't just magically get something that UPS didn't scan. If there's a logistics issue with, especially with the tracking number, that's because of Elomir not communicating that. That's the shipper's responsibility, not the logistics company that's getting it to them. What? Makes no sense.
Gotta blame everyone else but themselves. You know, that's how that works.
And we don't complain about that, JJ, because, you know, we gotta maintain this level of toxic positivity because everything is perfect. Everything is great. Come on, bro.
And publicly announced in the ATM page called Live Your Best Life. And I went on there and I did a live and I actually announced to all the customers that we would not feel confident taking your money, not being able to tell you exactly when in July we would be able to deliver you your product. And because we disclosed that, we do not allow customers to come in, and not because we don't want customers. Trust me, guys, I know you guys are dying to know when can we enroll our customers because there's a lot of consumers that want to try our product. And when I tell you guys, we are not purposely blocking them because we don't want customers in our system. Trust me, our customers are our most valued clients here on top of the distributors, right? Because I know you guys want to service the people that trust you, like you.
There you go. I was like,
my bad. Sorry.
You're good. What was I gonna say? Oh, she talked about we're not like trying to keep customers away or anything. No, you're trying to get them to sign up so that they can get the product that they want so badly that you're saying.
Yep.
In my opinion, there's this whole aspect of it of let's kind of put off the customers as long as we can and like FOMO, you know, make them really want it. Because if they really want it, they could just become a distributor.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some, my opinion, push for that. Let them become a distributor so that, you know, the star on top of the Christmas tree can have more.
Yep.
And that's how they'll get their product.
I have a theory about this.
What's your theory?
I believe, and again, my opinion, that the reason that so they're saying that they have all of these manufacturing issues, production issues, that kind of thing. We know that as of last year sometime, I don't have the date, but I can get the date. That is when NAC was coming into question. The FDA was starting to look at banning it because it is a prescription-only medication that is typically used for Tylenol overdoses and also for removing mucus from the lungs. Okay, that being said, they knew that this NAC was in question. So the reason that I think that they launched the way that they did is to get the testimonials for the product that contains the NAC, because NAC people probably are going to feel something. That's the reason that it's a prescription, right? I might be wording this kind of funny, but I really feel like they wanted those testimonials, and who better to give testimonials than the people that are selling the product? So
yeah, I mean, they already have the placebo effect going because they love it so much. It's changed people's lives, even though they never used it before.
Yep.
Stop.
Yeah, so I think that's why they're doing that. I think that's why they're sending one box. I think that they're using the rest of the money from the distributors to fund more production, logistics issues, those types of things. And I also think that they are, and she's going to talk about this later, but I do think that there is going to be, in the event that the NDA says you cannot put these in supplement, you cannot put NAC, let me be specific in what I'm saying. You can't put NAC in any kind of supplements. They are going to do a formula change, but they're going to use the original testimonials to sell the product. And especially the distributors They're not going to say, oh, well, this is how I felt with the original formula. You don't see anybody in Prove It saying, oh, this is how I felt with Keto Max versus Keto Nat, even though those of us that know, we know that there is a difference between Max and Nat. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comments, because there, in my opinion, was a difference. I don't know what they changed. Of course, they're not going to say that, but it was just kind of swept under the rug. Oh, we're changing this because it's the only, naturally fermented ketones. Nobody else has it on the market, but there was no explanation as to why that formula change was done. But when you do some research and you go back, you see that there was some lawsuit stuff going on at the same time. So the formula change, in my opinion, with Prove It was to kind of get away from the old company, or not the old company, but the lawsuit situation. They wanted to kind of, hey, this is our brand. We're not using this other company's formula, if you will. That's just my opinion. I know that was super long-winded, but I think that is exactly what we're going to see here.
So, with what Crystal said, why do these MLM companies never have enough stock? We've seen it in Paparazzi too. We saw it in Arbonne too. It's all about the FOMO. And what they do is they want to give enough stock to where people buy it as quickly as they can, but some miss it, so that they'll have a random release of it. At least that's what Arbonne did all the time. Random release, especially of certain fist sticks, so that they'll buy a bunch more stock. Because you never know if it's coming back out again. You never know. They always say that. You don't know if it's going to come back out again. It might go away forever. Oh, this is just a one-time purchase. Oh, it came back 3 months later. And so they want you to buy as much. People would buy 30 boxes of green apple fizz because they never knew if it was going to come back again or not every time it was re-released. Mm-hmm. It's all about FOMO, and they do it in a way that is very they want you to buy it. Yeah. They do it. It's not that they don't have stock, because I've had my own experience where I've called and they were out of stock of something, or they sent me the wrong thing, but they were out of stock of this fizz. However, they said I could get a box of that fizz if I wanted to. And I was so confused. I was like, wait, there's more green apple left? And they were like, yep. And I was like, okay, I'll take a box of that instead. So they have it. It's just, when will they release it again?
Yeah, I mean, let's just do a quick little survey. I see some comments. For those of you that have been a part of a multi-level marketing company that released some sort of seasonal something or other, how many of you saw, oh, sale extended? We found more in the warehouse. Just let us know in the comments. I'm just curious, because this is along those very same lines. You know what? This is a great question. Sunny says, hypothetically, if Elomir was shut down on August 13th, what happens to the money from people who purchased 3 boxes and have only received 1? That's a great question. Legally, I don't know if they would be required to refund those people. I would imagine if the FTC came in and shut them down, I would imagine that there would be some sort of a stipulation that they had to refund anybody that was waiting on an order, because they wouldn't be able to keep producing the product. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think about that. Oh, God. All right. Are we ready? Should we keep going?
Followed you guys for many, many years. And so for us, we just felt as an ethical move, we will not take the customer enrollment. And so with the FTC supposedly trying to come after me as a company, guys, the only reason why the FTC pursues companies for multiple reasons. One, are you doing medical claims in the field? Because I know from a corporate standpoint, we're not claiming any medical claims with this product. I know that the leadership is trying to police everyone as much as possible to not make medical claims on our product. The second thing that the FTC looks for is, are we screwing over brand partners and customers? And our customer service team that she's building has addressed and refunded, no questions asked, never gave a single person a hard time. The moment they submitted the refund, they immediately got it when Katie addressed the ticket. I just want you guys to know that that's the only way the FTC will really pay attention is when the own customers or own distributors in the company are reporting theft or fraud, right? Think about it. There's so many anti-MLMers out there.
I don't know what's happening with my internet right now. Can everybody hear me okay? Can you guys hear me? Okay. I was like, wait, did I lose you guys? Did you guys hear what she just said? The only way the FTC is going to come in and shut us down is if people within the company are accusing them of fraud. I don't think that that's how that works, considering the FTC is all about consumer protection. I know she's talking about us. Hey. And I think this is also important. I'm going to pin this because I know JJ probably won't, but I feel like it's just a reminder. We're streaming on multiple channels. We love that you guys do this for us. We just love that you guys are being here, but just please be aware that this is both of us. And so we appreciate everything. But when you guys do the super chats and stuff, it goes to the channel that you're watching on. So we appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Just a reminder, we're streaming on 2 different channels. So we love you guys. Okay, let's continue. If it'll cooperate with me.
Aaron, you're froze.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your face is frozen. And your screen's frozen.
I don't know what's happening.
Why don't
Hold on,
you...
we're loading.
Yeah.
We have a storm setting in. So I'm
Someone
wondering
said, maybe put your channel up, please. You just have to go to my channel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you're on Aaron's channel right now, just type in Julie Joe on YouTube if you want to come to my channel. It's not like I can't actually like put it up or anything. So a lot of our members will flip-flop between our channels like during a live to give us both those views, which is kind. We really appreciate it. But yeah, it's not something I like. I can't link anything
Absolutely.
in here necessarily. So yeet.
Okay, I think I'm catching up here. Hang tight.
Can
you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
This is so weird. Anyways, there's a storm coming in Vegas, and I think that's probably what the problem is.
It might be it. It's just so funny to hear your face be frozen.
I hope I'm making a funny face at least.
You know, like it's not bad. I think you were mid-movement, so it's a little blur. Is Aaron caught in the Matrix? Aaron is caught in the Matrix. She is. She's caught in the Matrix. We can hear her though. Oh. Well, do you want to like
I'm still here.
Pop out, pop in? Or refresh your
yes.
Try refreshing
hang on 1 second.
It feels like you're locked in a box or something. Oh. Time. It like froze, it like moved, you know, to a different one.
Okay, we got a different oh. Hang tight, everybody. Thank you guys for being patient.
Someone said send the storm up here to Utah, please. Okay, Aaron,
no problem.
Send it to Utah.
No problem. Well, Vegas really needs the rain. Otherwise, I would.
Oh, yeah, the desert. Technology. I'm too high for this. That's funny.
That's awesome.
Good. She's doing ventriloquism.
Oh, my God. That's funny. Hang tight, everybody. I don't know what this thing is doing.
There. Yeah, it does. Your internet's working like Elomir.
Great product launch.
There's Grace. You are correct. Quick, hit that like button. It'll fix Aaron, I promise. Well done, Dave. I agree. Hit that like button. She's frozen because
Okay, I'm gonna
rain. Ah! Wow, I just went to big screen and I'm sorry for yelling. That was annoying. Okay, bye, Erin. She'll be back in a second. I'm so excited for what's gonna happen with all of this back here. I didn't think it rained in Vegas, especially looking at, okay, it really doesn't. I mean, because Vegas is like, the desert. But God bless for some rain, Erin, blink if you're okay. Yeah. Don't leave us alone with JJ. My heart. I'm a sensitive little biatch. I like green light. Thank you. What? Thank you. What? There we go. However, this control, like I wanted pink lights, but the remote doesn't work, so we're gonna have to redo it. JJ, don't scream at me. I'm so sorry. Aaron's gone. The Hun's got her. It's all right. I'll save her. Even the desert gets rain sometimes. Yeah, I grew up in West Texas. It was just like a field of dirt. Oh, thank you. You're sweet. I'm just playing, but not really. I'm a sensitive bitch. Yeah, the green is actually working. I like it. I like the green. It's nice. And the pink, the green and pink. Where are you right now, JJ? Not your normal office. I moved to my bedroom so that my husband can have the kitchen and the living room and the front door to take the dogs out. I wanted him to be able to have all of that in the bathroom and everything while I was in a room. Hello, Debbie. I'm a sensitive potato head. Janet. That's so funny. Erin's a 10, but her internet. Yeah. So I'm actually in my bedroom. I moved to my bedroom and I'm gonna, got it all fancied up. Got my donut light that I'm gonna fix. We're gonna get this TV and we're gonna put it right up here above the couch that my dog has her own couch to sleep on. Love her. By the way, if you're just popping in, Erin is fixing her Wi-Fi right now. So we're just chit-chatting a little bit. Green is my favorite color and green pink coral is my favorite combo. Well, yay, that worked out. That's awesome. But so now I know I haven't seen the video, but I know that we're getting into the good parts. Is Finley in here? Finley. Oh, none of my dogs are in here, sadly. Hey, Riley, can you let the dogs in? Riley, let the dogs in, please. Thank you. So now we're going to take a little dog break. Dog break. Get your pet. Hello, Papa. Very nice. Very nice. Get your pet. Give him some love. Look at Iris. Iris. Got your boo-boo. My Finley girl got her teeth cleaned today, so they had to do put a thing in. Sorry I'm late. You're good, Savannah. We're happy you're here. How is Speckle doing? Do you get updated? I used to, but I'm Speckle went with my favorite family. So rebooting my computer. Be right back. No worries. We're having puppy time. Riley, you can leave the door open. We're having puppy time, Riley.
What?
We're doing some puppy time while Erin fixes her Wi-Fi. Let puppies in. Puppies. Ooh, let the dogs in. Read.
Don't go to the back of the couch.
Comios. Wuna. Hi. Oh, look at my biggie. Oh, you want to play with your toy? This is your entertainment right here until Erin gets back on. Ready? I didn't make my bed. Give me your toys. Wuna, give me your toys. Thank you. Oh, now she's like, I don't want to give you my toy. I meant to pin Savannah's thing. Savannah, you're good. Erin is rebooting her computer. She'll be right back. Y'all don't go away. We're going to have a dog moment. And, you want to... Wait, look. Beep, 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 beep. Potty break. If you need to go potty, this is your moment. Ready? Oh, she's mad. Ready? Oh, good girl. Lunas. Finley, come here. Riley, can you bring me Finley? Can you bring her to me and set her on my lap? No, can you bring her to me, please? Okay, so Riley's going to put Finley on my lap. Stay tuned. Erin's going to be right back. She's rebooting her computer. Now is the potty break time and puppy. There's my husband. He's alive. Who's that?
There she is.
Come here. Go to dad. Call her. Now she's over here. Oh, why is it mad at Finn? She got her teeth done today, so she had to get an IV, and so they have this like big bald spot on her leg. Okay, first off, look how pretty her teethers are. Show your teethers, smile. Oh, so queen. Show them your. Oh, look at her bald spot. Oh, the baby. She got her anal gland squished. Sorry, and she got her nails clipped, but one of her nails nerves got clipped. So you can't see her. But this is where we are. On mommy's lap. It's okay. You see hi? Riley's like the puppy concierge. Yeah. Did you get the email, JJ? No, I have not gotten the email yet. Erin sent me the email of the video like 30 minutes ago. Erin, I still haven't gotten it. Did you send it? Look at puppy. Oh, hi. She's 8.5 years old. And she's my sweet little baby. Oh, I know. She's so tired because they gave her the, stuff that makes you sleep. I'm in medical field. Why don't I know that? It's been a long day. So her name's my sweet Finley. What is it? Anesthesia. Got it. Hi, baby. Are you okay? Is it okay? I'm tired. Anesthesia? Yes, DM. I'm behind, but good Lord, don't come to Canada, right? Words are hard. I know T had the cutest little face. It's getting gray. Her did the sweetest little girl in the world. But she does look like a potato. She looks like my... Aw. Finley, are you high as a kite, sweet girl? That she is. Who's as high as your little kite? The sweetest kite in the world. I love you, little girl. Look at all her gray. Oh, no, my baby. Luna's looking at me. She's like, jealous. Oh, sweetie. Okay. Erin, did you send it to me on Google Drive? Or did you just email it to me? Because if you send it to me on Google Drive, then let me check it out. I should have an email of it, though. Okay. Let's see. I do have an Elomir video. Ooh, thank y'all so much for all the stuff that you sent me, because dang. If y'all want to send me stuff, any kind of video or anything, send it to me through email if you can. Oh, who's this? Oh, Charlene. Heck yeah, bro. Oh, queen. Jessica. Thank you. Okay, is this it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to download it. I have the video. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, Erin, Jessica sent me the video. So I have it. I have 4 dogs. They're 13, 10, 4, and 1. Oh my gosh. You have all the ages. Look at Luna. Luna. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, Finn. Thank you so much, Jessica, for sending me the goods. Okay, let me see if I can, I bet I can upload it on here. Yes. This is it. Okay, let me see. Hold on, can we hear it better?
I just want to address that.
Oh, yes! I'm so excited! We can hear it so much better. Yeah. Oh, baby, you want to go over? You want to? Oh! She just catapulted her right into the bed. Yeah, Lena's kind of jealous. Okay, so Jessica, shout out to you. Thank you for sending me that video because now we can hear it way better. It's actually like in the dock. Jessica for the win. That's you, babe. That's you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right here. Also, go follow her on Instagram because she is an anti-MLM creator under Auntie Lushy. And she does great reels. We love it. The ex MLMer sucker in me. Loki wants to try to strip. Oh, God. Okay, so I need to remember where we were at. Yes! Aaron, do you remember where we were at? Okay, so I need to remember where we were at. Do you remember where we were
Why
at?
do I not have any sound? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Why can't I hear you?
Go to settings. You can't hear me. Settings. Audio. iMac speakers. 2357, Dave. King. Thank you. 2753. What just happened to me? 2753. Thank you so much, Dave. 2752. Okay. Settings, audio, iMac speakers. Yup. Alrighty, we've got it prepped and ready, and it's going to be loud. Well, I'm going to make it less loud. Can you? Aaron probably can't hear me. Can you hear me? No. You want me to go? Okay, she's coming right back. All right. Now that okay, don't leave because now it's getting good. I know that usually when this happens, I leave lives too, but now it's getting good because we're getting to anti-MLM and all the drama, llama mama. What's the tea, babes? How does it work? So we are doing Elomir's. This is their CEO. Queen. Do I add you to the stream or do you want to add yourself? Aaron, are you alive? How is everybody tonight? We are fantastic. How are you tonight, everybody? How is everybody tonight as well? I'm great. I'm waiting for Aaron. We need that ASL interpreter. Yo, he was so rude on his YouTube comments. I was like, bro, you want to go head to head? Let's chat. I'll go head to head with you. Ain't nothing but a thing. You don't scare me. The fact that they are preying on the deaf community is just a little something on the side that I don't. A little bit more that pisses me off, Tired from work, yeah. I got off at 5 from clinical and got Starbucks coffee because I needed some espresso. It's the closest thing to me. Yay! Lilu Ruth, yes, your Kawaii slime. I saw that they have the monthly subscription thing. I think I might do it. I'm gonna have to look into it though. And then so I got home at like 5:20 or so, and I took a shower, and I had dinner, and then I did this. Someone suggested to do an Instagram pics with Post-it with scam written on it. Oh my gosh, maybe we should do that right now. Do y'all wanna? Okay. What I did is I got I ripped a little square, and then I got a highlighter and I just colored it, and then I went put it over my tongue, and then I hashtagged Elomir, hashtag change the conversation, hashtag hit the strip or little yellow strip or whatever. Oh my gosh, Emian, you're gonna be in Texas? Fucking cheese cube cult. Lexi, did you watch my video? Because I called it a cheese cube. That's funny. You did. That's funny. Same thought. I really need this. Well, we're happy that you're here. Thank y'all for being so patient while Erin works with her. This comment. While Erin works with her Wi-Fi. Hashtag stripping for life. I've used tissue paper in my house. Both of those we love. I'm going to be in Dallas. Oh, you're going to be in Dallas? That's awesome. A lot of people I know live in Dallas. I joined a cheese cult. Yeah. I joined a dog cult. I rescue 5 dogs, and I get 5 people to rescue 5 dogs, and they get 5 people to rescue 5 dogs. That is something else. I'm on my phone on JJ and on TV on Erin. Thank you. Appreciate it. We appreciate that so much. The Sunny, the entire state of Wisconsin is a cheese cult. Oh my gosh. Hunter, hey bud. How's it going? We're talking about a cheese cult. Someone said something and I laughed. Play the damn video. I can't till my bestie gets back, bro. She's coming back. I don't want to miss it. I don't want her to miss it. Cats will be the haters. All hail the cheddar cheese. All hail the cheddar. I love cheese, but it doesn't love me. Girl, stop it right now. Oh my gosh, that's funny. JJ, I'm so proud of you for holding it down this long. Pippin Bloom, much love to you. I will say, though, go ahead and play a bestie while I troubleshoot. Are you sure? I will say I'm pretty good at holding stuff. I can not hold stuff down. That's weird. That's weird to say. But I can distract for a little while. Okay, Erin, I'm gonna play it because I know that you've seen it. Okay.
Move, we will not take the customer enrollment. And so with the FTC supposedly trying to come after me as a company, guys, the only reason why the FTC pursues companies for multiple reasons. One, are you doing medical claims in the field? Because I know from a corporate standpoint, we're not claiming any medical claims with this product. I know that the leadership is trying to police everyone as much as possible to not make medical claims on our product. The second thing that the FTC looks for is, are we screwing over brand partners and customers? And what I mean by that is, are we not refunding them or addressing the concerns that they have about either the product or our opportunity? And I will tell you guys that Katie and our customer service team that she's building has addressed and refunded, no questions asked, never gave a single person a hard time. The moment they submitted the refund, they immediately got it when Katie addressed the ticket. So I just want you guys to know that that's the only way the FTC will really pay attention is when the own customers or own distributors in the company are reporting theft or fraud, right?
Girl, do you know how the FTC works? Tell me you don't know how the FTC works without telling me. If there are thousands of people reporting you to the FTC, there's an issue there, and they're going to address it. They're not just going to wait for your company, people in your company to report you. That's ridiculous, man. You know that. Also, there's only, what'd you say? What'd you say? 2,500, 6,500 people in the company that are distributors or something like that? Girl. Hey, JJ, I like your light. Thank you, Samantha. I'm in the Live Your Best Life group and Holy Medical Claims Batman. Yes, same, Carly. You're ripping off people, Van. Erin, that's definitely not how the FTC works, Van. It is not. And apparently, she has a huge ignorant moment when it comes to the FTC and she just can't tell the truth. In my opinion, lots of beating around the bush. Lots of people said word salad. And the fact that she's trying to explain that this is how the FTC works, you don't know how it works, and that's just it. That's just it.
Think about it. There's so many anti-MLMers out there reporting every company, calling them a pyramid scheme and doing all these things. You think the FTC has the time to look at those complaints? What the FTC looks for is internally, are we as a company not giving people their money back? And we...
Bro, Did you know that some of these companies have actually been addressed by the FTC? They've actually gotten letters. They've actually been held accountable. Some of them have actually been found out to be pyramid schemes. Do you want to know the amount of people that are turning in Elomir? This isn't just like an MLM that we're just like, oh, this is a bad one, let's turn it in. Like, this is a bad post, let's turn it in. No, it's your entire company that is being reported daily, hundreds of times a day. Since you started, July 5th. Good luck keeping it up. Honest to God, if the FTC does nothing, I would be incredibly surprised. By the way, I actually think they're going to destroy themselves from the inside out before anything happens with anything else. They really have just hurt themselves more than helped themselves at this point. So we have that quick. Let's make a lot of money before the FTC shuts us down. Yeah, no joke. Karina, ask Herbalife. That's right. For having been in the MLM for so long, she sure doesn't know how the FTC works. I think I preferred it when I can hear her day. No, ma'am, that's not all they do. They don't just look at whether refunds are processed. Oh my God. Van, you should chat with the boo people before saying that. Ooh, Sunny. Yes. Oh, wait, I like what you said, Aaron, because even other people in multi-level marketing companies are turning them in. No, I think they're turning them in just because they hate them, not because they actually think they're a scam. Because if they thought they were a scam, then they know that they're a scam. But they can't spell FTC. Yeah, they're going to make themselves crash and burn. I agree. I think they'll put themselves out of the business, in my opinion. Yeah, Aaron, 100%, 100%. Julie, your video and audio aren't matching up. Refresh your page. And if anyone else notices that, let me know. I'll refresh mine. But yeah, I think that if you refresh your page, it might help. Okay, I'm going to keep going.
Absolutely are refunding people 100% when they say they don't want the product anymore. We don't question them. We don't ask for anything. We literally just give them their refund. We close out their account and we let them know that if they're interested in the future to join, they are more than welcome to come back at any given time with their sponsor. And so we just want to address that concern. Number one, the FTC. The second thing I want to talk about is the FDA. Guys, our legal team is fully aware that the FDA is looking at NAC and possibly moving it to a prescribed drug status. And here's why I will tell you guys.
Aaron, I need you on now, if you can. I know you're trying, but also Aaron and I both have huge things to share about this. I'm going to let her finish her talk. Excuse me. Sorry to cough on live like that. I'm going to let her finish her talk and then we'll speak about it. But there's so much to say about this part.
NAC, talk to any doctor, any nurse, any licensed professional in the medical field, how incredible NAC is. And I don't know why they are doing what they're doing, but Big Pharma is trying to take NAC off the market for supplements.
Okay, yeah, let's blame Big Pharma for trying to do the right thing. Chill. Cool. Okay.
We are fully aware of this and have been aware of this back in December. And I am working closely with our legal team. They did update me in January and said, Van, as of right now, not a full decision has been made. You don't have to be really concerned about it. But if something does happen in a ruling, then we will have to address the ingredient. Now, guys, I've already spoken to our chemist. He already knows to replace NAC with straight glutathione. But of course, if any of you guys know NAC, there are many other benefits outside of it just encouraging glutathione in the body. So we're going to leave it in there as long as possible. And I pray and hope that it doesn't become a prescribed drug because it's such a powerful ingredient, right? And so we are fully monitoring.
You pray and hope that a drug that helps people with addiction, like you pray and hope that this drug that is powerful doesn't become a prescription drug? Girl, what? Where is your head right now? I think it's someplace where it needs to be pulled out. This is... Okay, I'm gonna let her finish like I said. My bad. She's just making me cray-cray.
Monitoring it from a legal standpoint. So just know I'm not neglecting or just throwing stuff together and praying to God it's going to work and, hope they don't catch us. That's not our mentality. We monitor everything from a legal standpoint, and we make sure that we're completely up to date what is currently happening in the market, and we will follow guidelines as they come down. If we do end up having to change NAC, there will be a transitional time, and it will not be surprised on the distributors.
Yes. Okay, Erin, you want her to finish her thing about NAC and then pause and stuff? Okay, so I'm going to use the bathroom while she finishes talking about it.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Great.
I'm gonna run and use the bathroom, and you pause it. Can you pause it? Do you have access? I'll just stay. I'll just stay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
We fully disclose everything to you guys. We're usually telling you right away, right when we hear the news. So I just want you guys to know that please be mindful of that. If you do run into someone that says, do you know about the Behind MLM article? Please don't go Google search it and click on it, because then it just rises up, guys.
Do it.
I was expecting a Behind MLM article.
Everyone pause. Everyone type in Elomir Behind MLM right now and go click on that link. Erin, chat with us. There are some things you said in the comment section that I thought were really good that I want you to chat with while I go take a potty. Is that all right? Because you said a few things. I actually starred one of them.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I started a couple.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
I know I'm echoing a little bit, so I apologize for that. Thanks for we're just being flexible. Okay. So just like she said, she knew in January this was happening. She knew in January that the FDA was looking at NAC, and actually, and I don't have the date on it, but I know that NAC was being looked at as far back as last year at some point, and they went and did this anyways, knowing that they might have to do a formula change. She was very, very aware, and they chose to launch anyways. They, in my opinion, didn't have, the plan in place, or it seemed like they didn't have the plan in place. And here we have this absolute chaos, right? And yeah, just like Karen said, NAC is classified as a drug. And actually, I'm just going to dive into what I have to share with you guys right now. But definitely, I highly suggest checking out the Behind MLM article, because it is super informational. And yeah, so I'm going to pull up this email. And I had a pharmacist reach out to me and give me her feedback on the products and everything. She sent me a full-on Word document. That's how deep we're going into this. Thank you, Jessica. This also supports my batch and switch theory. I'm hoping that this pulls up, you guys. Please bear with me.
Ew.
Hello. I was just pulling up the email.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They are married. Yeah, they are married. And I am attempting to pull up this thing on my computer. What happens if I pull it up from my phone? Can you guys still see me?
No.
Okay. Well, this is how we're gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Because yeah. Okay, so this is from a pharmacist. She reached out to me. She looked at all of the ingredients. One second. I have never had to work so hard on a live in my life. Just to get
it's stressful. Like when mine went out, like I couldn't unmute myself or anything. I was stressed.
Okay, here we go. This is from Stacy. She is a pharmacist. I'm going to omit her last name because she asked me to do so. But this is what she says. And it's a long thing, so bear with me. Hi, Erin. I apologize for this being a bit long-winded. I got really into researching the NAC glutathione thing. Overall, in my opinion and assessment as a pharmacist, this product is flimsy, berry-flavored placebo. Looking at the ingredients, a few things are jumping out to me, but my greatest concern has to do with the product form itself, excuse me. A dissolvable strip is an interesting drug delivery choice. There's a reason that you don't see typical medications sold in this form. When giving a drug, route of delivery has a significant influence on effect. It generally falls into two categories: oral and non-oral. Okay, it's actually working on my computer, you guys, so bear with me. Oral and non-oral. It comes down to absorption in the GI tract versus absorption that does not need to go through the GI system. Non-oral is a more direct delivery route because things entering the stomach / intestines can easily become degraded directly by the environment. Has the potential to not be absorbed at all if the conditions are not right, and then undergoes something we call first pass metabolism, which means the liver processes a portion of it out of the body before it even makes it to the site of action. Different molecules. I love the science stuff. Are you guys loving the science stuff?
Your mic's a little scratchy.
It's scratchy?
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that. Hang on.
Okay.
Lord, sorry guys.
It's okay. So after Erin reads that email, which by the way is going to be juicy, someone got in touch with me who works in the medical field and has some thoughts on it too. So I will share that with you as well. We stand Stacy. That we do.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Talk a little more.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you, but it's a little staticky.
All right, what do you want me to do? Headphones or no?
No. We can still understand you without with the static. It's just like a little bit,
Okay. This a little closer. Hang tight. Okay, no headphones. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for bearing with me. We'll figure it out. I'm a plan A through Z person, so yeah. Where was I at? Okay, which means the liver processes a portion of it out of the body before it even makes it to the site of action. Different molecules have varying ability to be absorbed by any route. This is called bioavailability. How much of the drug you give versus how much makes it into the bloodstream. For example, Cipro, an antibiotic, has an IV dose of 200 milligrams, and the matching oral dose is 500 milligrams. A product that has many different ingredients is unlikely to have universal bioavailability of all components by a single route. This is particularly true by my assessment of these ingredients. You have a mix of water-soluble ingredients like NAC and B vitamins. Thiamine, and I assume part of that proprietary blend, is more B vitamins, especially with the highlighter yellow color, and fat-soluble ingredients like curcumin, which she talks about that here in a second. This is further reinforced with the mix of fats and aqueous, I cannot say that word, do not judge me, that is, compounds in the inactive ingredients. There is absolutely no telling how much of this combination is making it into the circulation. This is also one of the many qualms with Thrive patches. Not everything can be absorbed through the skin. Things can be absorbed directly into the bloodstream through the oral mucosa, that hotbed of blood vessels and thin skin under your tongue or in between your gums and cheeks. In order to accomplish this, the drug product needs to stay in contact with that area for the entire dissolution process. In other words, do not swallow. With a dissolvable strip, you end up with an unpredictable mix of enteral and parenteral, so that's oral and non-oral delivery. The strip is placed on the top of the tongue, where there is thicker skin and fewer blood vessels, and ultimately most of it will get swallowed and absorbed into the GI system. Most things you dissolve in the mouth are meant to act locally, like lozenges or Listerine strips. I love how she put that in there. I love that. Mucosal absorption into the bloodstream from the mouth requires an extended period of exposure, like buccal tablets that you tuck in your cheek or lollipops, way longer than can be achieved from a dissolving strip. Here is her assessment of the active ingredients. Proprietary blend, we know what this means. It's a vague way for a company to get around telling you what is in it and how much. Her question is, does the proprietary blend contain all of the listed ingredients, or is it an unspecified proprietary blend in addition to those other active ingredients that are listed on that graphic that we saw? If the proprietary blend contains all of the listed active ingredients, the dose of 45 milligrams is concerning. Specifically, they've been highlighting the NAC as the next coming of Jesus. Did you guys know that I'm Judas? Hello. Citing that it's used to protect livers and to treat OCD, but it only does that at doses of 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams. Curcumin supplements are usually 400 to 500 milligrams. They would likely counter that it's concentrated, but that's not even possible. Cyclodextrin, which is a sugar molecule used to make fat-based substances more soluble in water, possible increases the bioavailable of some compounds, which partially addresses my concern about things not being absorbed through the mucous membrane. I'm not really sure how this counts as an active ingredient though. Thiamine conjugate, aka vitamin B1, I wouldn't doubt that there are other vitamins in that, other B vitamins in that proprietary blend, especially considering the energy it's supposed to give you and the highlighter yellow color. NAC conjugate. I went down a bit of a rabbit hole on this one since it is a recognizable drug. It is classified as a drug. So much so that the FDA is currently debating whether to ban it from supplements. We will have to stay tuned for that. I initially identified it as a drug used to treat acetaminophen overdose or Tylenol overdose, and as a mucolytic, which means breaking up mucus in lung conditions. It does have other applications, though. It's apparently being heavily researched for a variety of things. It's a precursor or an ingredient per se for glutathione synthesis. Glutathione is an antioxidant naturally produced in the human body, and that sounds great, but it's been found that in healthy people, there is no increase in glutathione concentrations from NAC. Using NAC to make glutathione requires an enzyme. Evidence shows that where there is enough glutathione in the body, it actually inhibits that enzyme. In other words, production is limited to demand. So you can give all the NAC you want, but it will only turn into glutathione if the cell is deficient. Glutathione deficiency and subsequent oxidative stress has been linked to a variety of chronic diseases, but in my understanding, it's fairly useless in healthy individuals who presumably have normal levels. Then there is glutathione itself. This was something that I was questioning because Van just said, well, we're going to replace it with glutathione. And I'm like, well, what is that going to do? Okay. I am specifically thinking of a infographic that's floating around making claims. As stated, the body produces it in such a way that if you already have enough, it stops making more, known as a negative feedback mechanism. The graphic, says that it helps with anxiety because it's been studied to help with OCD. Though OCD is an anxiety disorder, all anxiety is not OCD. Looking at some of those studies, it has been attributed to reducing the compulsive symptoms, but not the anxiety. And further research is indicating that it has to do with low glutathione levels in certain areas of the brain, which is specific to OCD, which is not necessarily the case in other anxiety disorders or related to general symptoms of anxiety. The science with curcumin conjugate is the active part of turmeric. It's a spice common in Indian cooking. It's a popular supplement, that may help with inflammation related to joint pain, arthritis, those types of things. There's mixed data in studies. It's relatively harmless, but does have some potential downsides. It is a blood thinner, and it can interact with some medications like antidepressants, iron supplements, heart medications, diabetes medications, leading to low blood sugar levels. Larger doses have been implicated in kidney stones, gallstones, and stomach ulcers. No idea how much is in the strip. Regardless, you can go buy a bottle of this for $10 to $20 if you really want it. I hope you find this helpful. Sorry it was long, although I thought it was fantastic how she put this together. And she has given me a couple studies. Again, I'm going to put all the links after this, everything that we talked about in the video descriptions. And so that way, if you want to look at the studies and if you want to look at some of the stuff, you can, but that's all I've got.
Coolio. Thanks for sharing all that and reading it. So I talked to my friend who I've been following on TikTok for a while. She follows me. Her name is That Psych NP. And I'll make sure to share the links to this video, or to these links that she sent me. So she's in the medical field, and she asked me, I'll read you the exact message that she sent me on TikTok. Because she said she wants to call Elomir. She said, hey, can you get me the product description for whatever scam they claim helps depression or bipolar, the one from the new MLM who doesn't even have customers? I will rip them a new one, and I'm well connected with a reporter now who may be interested too. First off, that's incredible that she's well connected to a reporter that wants to talk about it. So I sent her, supplement facts, what the product is, what's in it. I said, this is what they say about the product on the website. She said, thank you so much. Oh, well, this product's absolutely laughable. By the way, I just want, if you want proof, this is us chit-chatting. I said, I can't wait to hear what you have. She said, OMG, you can make an even better product yourself for less than half the price. They're selling a 1-month supply of the, it's Access Clarity or Elomir crap for $90. But there's NAC 600 milligram for $14.70. And this says Pure B Complex Plus. You could get a 60 count 1-pack for $23 on Amazon. She said, this is a reputable supplement company, and you can get a Super B Complex, which has multiple B vitamins in it, which, like Erin mentioned, that's what a lot of this product is. And 1 month supply would cost you $37 compared to $90 total. I said, wow, thanks so much. She said, NAC is prescribed in hospitals like things for overdoses. So the FDA has been warning companies that try to sell it as a supplement. I'll get you the link. So she sent me a couple of links. The first one is FDA requests information relevant to the use of NAC as dietary supplement. And so, this is one of the links from the FDA, and they talk more about it there. I will have these links below. Both Erin and I will. And the FDA releases draft guidance on enforcement discretion for certain NAC products. So pretty much what they're doing is they're using NAC when they're not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be used in supplements. So at this point, in my opinion, just from what we've all heard, they're misusing this product. And also, you don't actually know how much is in it. It's a proprietary blend. So there's other products out there that are much better than this one, that are cheaper. And of course, like all MLMs, there are products out there that are better than the MLM product and much cheaper than the MLM product. So all in all, she told me that it's just not good. Of course, they act as though it is. Yay, I see you on your computer. Might work. Erin's trying to get on her computer. But yeah, literally, the NAC is not supposed to be used in supplements. It's not. So what they're doing is they're using it in a supplement, which they shouldn't be. All right, Erin, I'm good.
I'm back. You guys, when I tell you, I had to restart my computer like 3 times. I couldn't hear. I was trying to stay on YouTube from my phone. So happy to be back. And thanks for bearing with my technical difficulties. And also shout out to Stacy. Thank you so much for sending that. I think that that was incredible, insightful, and it probably took her not very long to like research all of that, whereas it would have taken us a lot more time. So yeah, shout out to Stacy. You want to keep going?
About me, I knew they were going to say my husband does Ponzi schemes because we do invest in crypto. Guys, we fully disclose everything to everyone, and you can ask the OG team. When they came over to our house, I told them at my dining table, hey guys, when Behind MLM comes out, be mindful. They're probably going to say Twan does Ponzi schemes, right? Because he does do.
I'm going to take things that did not happen for 500, Alex. Thank you.
Crypto. So my whole point is we had already predicted all of this to come about. It just, when it happened, we're like, oh, there we go. We knew it was coming. We just didn't know when it was going to happen. So just letting you guys know that we were fully aware that was going to happen. And when it does come about, please be honest with people and let them know that, yes, my husband does do crypto. Crypto is very controversial in the United States, but he doesn't knowingly take money and scam people. He has a YouTube channel that reviews crypto projects, NFTs, all those things. And so I want you guys to be completely transparent to the people you talk to so that you know where you're coming from and what you stand for. Because I know I'm not lying. I know my husband's not lying. And for us, why would we ever disclose this publicly if we know we're doing something illegal, right? So I want to address that. And then I want you guys to know that once we get through this enrollment phase and we go into full-blown pre-launch, and that means that we can turn on the customer site, we can turn on all enrollment paths, we will start to conduct weekly update calls. The reason why I'm not doing them now, because I feel daily communication is a necessity for you guys so that you understand where we're at on the back end side with corporate. And the fastest way for me to do that is to post it in the brand partner page at the end of the day, every single day when I get the report back from LaCour, when I get the report back from Katie. And so I let you guys know upfront in that page. So you got to make sure your brand partner's in there, tag them in there, share it to your groups, your chats, whatever you guys want to do. But communication is key in this build. And I want you guys to know that my goal is I want everyone up to date. I know that's not possible out of 6,500 brand partners. I know not everyone's going to get hit, but the goal is to hit as many people as possible. Okay. And then some things I want you guys to know that we're working on the corporate side. So Katie, as you guys may know, she's expanding her team. She already officially hired a second customer service rep. She's about to hire a third customer service rep so that we can keep up with the amount of tickets coming in, so that you guys can feel service. Our goal is we want customer service to be our #1 priority, whether it's brand partners dialing into the support line and making sure that they're serviced correctly. And then, of course, when we turn on the customer site, we want your customers to feel that they are being addressed for any concerns or any issues or mess ups that they may have with their product. So Katie is continuing to build out her team right now. She just did some training over the weekend, and then we officially hired the second rep today, and she is working on her second rep that she will be training in the team. Okay, and then the next thing I want you guys to know is behind the scenes, what are we doing? We are going to come out with a full comp plan document that gives all the details, the ins and outs of how it works, rank advancement, examples. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for that. We are working at it. And guys, again, it takes some time, not because we're just sitting around and not doing it. No, it takes a lot of back and forth. And then, of course, we have to clear it with compliance so that we're not out of compliance with anything. We're not claiming anything illegal. And so I just want you guys to know the process that it does take a lot of back and forth. And then we are also working on an animated, I call it a sizzle video. So it's a video that goes through some product. It goes through the opportunity. It's a teaser video that you can send to your prospects. We are going to create it as an animation because I feel like cartoons.
It is the same thing that Prove It does with the campfire video. Fun little fact, in case you guys didn't know it, that's actually Russell Brunson that is narrating that video. Russell Brunson, who is the, I think he's the CEO, the creator of ClickFunnels. He actually holds a position in Prove It. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but he's the one that created the campfire video or narrated it. And that's why we see a lot of these companies doing these like cartoony like videos, trying to dumb down the information so that people can understand it, which is exactly what she's talking about. I cannot wait to see how hokey, in my opinion, this video is going to be. This is not anything different than any other company, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys let us know in the comments what you think about that. But yeah, JJ, you got anything on that?
Nope. But I like what. Hold on.
Yellow Fraud 2022. Exactly, Dave. I mean, the distributors are the customers. You know? Yeah, ClickFunnels is culty as well. Yes. You want to hit the button?
Is received better than people. I don't know. That's my opinion. But that will take some time, a couple weeks to work on. But we already wrote the script. We're working with our team and they're sourcing everything. And we're going to get the animation video up and running, hopefully before we do our grand opening event, which I will talk about. Other thing we're also going to do is we're going to do a video recording of our compensation plan. The goal is to have it under 7 minutes, but we already have our team working on the recording so that you guys are able to utilize that. We're going to upload it to Elomir's YouTube channel and you'll be able to find it all there. And we are working with Now Technologies, which is going to be an app that we will eventually integrate into corporate so that every brand partner has access to the system outside of just the Facebook group, Telegram group. We wanted to integrate your guys' system corporate-wide through an app that brand partners will have access to so that it replicates faster in the field. But of course, guys, I did not want to deploy the app because, to be honest, being a field builder, you don't really find your rhythm of what actually works and duplicates until you're in the field building. So I didn't want to create these generic version of replication until I truly knew what the field was doing. And I love it, guys, because I will tell you, I have to take 15 pitches before I actually figure out what my pitch is, right? I don't know about you guys, but if you guys are sitting here thinking you have to be perfect, don't, because the way I was pitching Elomir when we first opened to how I'm pitching today is completely different. And that is what I expected. That's why we didn't.
Well, of course it's different because at the beginning when she was pitching, in my opinion, she was pitching people from, what is the name of the company that she was a part of prior to this? I cannot think of the name of it. In my opinion, she was probably pitching former leaders, network marketing, multi-level marketing leaders. So now she's pitching new people. So yeah, of course her pitch is going to be different now. I'm sure that it sounded something like, hey, we're going to do something new. We're going to do something that's never been done before. You're a top leader. I respect you. We've worked together for so many years. You know, this is going to be absolutely incredible. You know, maybe you should take a look at it. I think that's probably what her pitch was like before the launch. Now, obviously, it's a little bit different because they've launched. You know what I mean? She's pitching to new people. She's pitching as the CEO. She's not necessarily using the relationships that she's built, in my opinion, from the past 14 years of being in multi-level marketing, one of which she was in BioRains, thank you guys, and was a top distributor in that company. So a lot of people knew who she was. Yikes.
Didn't go full-blown branding. We didn't go full-blown video. We didn't full-blown the comp plan because we wanted to see what the field was doing, what people were relating to, what they were hearing, and what they loved. And we wanted to be able to create tools based off of that, not based off of what we think the field wants to see. So we want to make sure that we know what is happening in the field for you guys to give you tools that work, not speculations, right? So anyways, that's why I want you guys to know we didn't full-blown launch with all that stuff out there right away. So And then, of course, testimonials are coming in, guys. Please, when you post your testimonials or ask your brand partners to post, avoid any type of medical claims, medical words. We do not want to be dinged for that from the FTC. We are not sitting here trying to claim this saves people.
Wait, I thought the FTC was too busy to shut you guys down. I thought they were only going to pay attention if the call came from inside the house for fraud and, you know, scamming people in the company. I'm confused because earlier in this video, you said something a little different. Weird how that happens.
Lives, it cures anything. We do not want that in testimonials. We do have a compliance officer that is assigned to us from LaCour. Her name is Kate. She is monitoring things. She doesn't always catch everything, but just know that Kate is our compliance.
Wait, did she say Kate earlier or did she say Katie? Is Kate the compliance officer and the customer service person that hired somebody else? I'm kind of confused. Maybe it's Kate and Katie. Maybe I just heard that. I don't know.
Officer from LaCour, so be mindful of that. And then I do want to talk about the grand opening. The grand opening, I know everyone's wondering, when is that going to happen? It's happening August 11th to the 12th. So here's the I guess the agenda. Lindy is working on booking room blocks at the Sheraton McKinney. Now, if you guys are planners and you want to book now, you can. Just let us know when we send out the document to change your booking to the LaCour discount, because LaCour does have a corporate discount at that hotel. You can book it now, and then we can get them to switch your booking under the LaCour discount when we're all done. But I want you guys to know that we are going to book the event at the Sheraton McKinney. You can stay there. That's about 20 minutes away from our manufacturing facility. We are not going to do the grand opening at the manufacturing facility, and here's why. It only holds 300 people, and we want to give people the ability to come if they want and not limit how many people are going to show up to the grand opening. So we're going to host the event on the 12th. The 12th will be the grand opening. The schedule will come out. And guys, the grand opening will entail a ribbon cutting ceremony. The ownership is going to be there. You guys are going to be able to see our head chemist that formulated and created the technology. He will be out there.
You mean Mike, who allegedly has a pretty sketchy past? Not stating that as fact. It's just been alleged to us.
Yikes. Yikes, Mike.
Chat and talk about what he
How far is McKinney from you, JJ?
Not far. Probably, I don't know, 2.5 hours?
did. And then, of course, you guys are going to be able to go and tour the facility. And I'm pretty positive, because of how much product you guys have sold, you will probably see the strip in making. So you'll be able to see the machine, see production and running.
You know what else you're going to see in production? Prove It ketones. Because they're made in the same warehouse. That's cool.
A lot of times you have to schedule that 2 months out to even be able to see, because of production run. But because we're running 24/7 with LaCour, you're probably going to be there when the product is being manufactured. You'll be able to see the cleanliness of the facility. You'll be able to hear the process of R&D. You'll be able to hear the process of testing to ensure the safety behind the product and making sure that what leaves the door is at the highest level of QC, right? And so you'll be able to see all the rooms and everything that they do to ensure the safety before the product ever leaves the manufacturing facility that heads over to logistics. So be aware of that. And of course, something special is going to happen on the 11th. So the goal is, guys, I know not everyone's going to hit it, but we had to limit it because of how big the company is, right? So in order for you to have a private meeting with the chemist, we did have to put the requirement of Icon 7 in place, but we're going to do it.
You have to be a rank 7 to go to this special thing, and it's not even open to customers.
7 out of 13. You have to be over halfway to the top without customers? Van, are you wild? You are wild.
I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier, but did I mention that they have waived I think I have. They've waived the customer requirement in order to rank up. So it's not even available to customers. If you go to the website, it says sold out. People cannot order it. Only distributors can order it. So these rank ups are from selling to other distributors. Again, I know that we talked about this at the beginning. That is a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. Oh my God. I can't with these people.
A dinner on the 11th, and anyone that qualifies icon 7 and above will be able to hang out with Mike privately. But if you don't hit the rank, don't worry, guys, because Mike will be there on the 12th, and you will be able to chat with him. He will be there all day on the 12th. He'll do his speaking part, and then behind the scenes, when we're at the after event, you can sit there, talk to him, ask him questions, whatever you guys want to do. So we're bringing him out to make sure that you guys understand the science behind our absorption process. So with that being said, guys, I just want to end it with this. For me personally, I do want to give you guys this disclaimer. I know that a lot of you guys are hitting some pretty high ranks in this company, but I do want you guys to know there's always a story behind a story. If you're someone sitting on this call, sitting here thinking maybe you're not going fast enough, or maybe you're not doing enough, or maybe you're not hitting the ranks that everybody else is hitting that you're seeing on social media, the biggest problem behind our build, and I'm not talking about Elomir, I'm talking about our personal life, our confidence, is we tend to compare ourselves to other people when those people have never walked in our shoes and we have never walked in their shoes. And so what I want to tell you guys is that, yes, you're seeing high rankings on Facebook and on social media. But the reality of it was, guys, we were supposed to launch back in May. And so a lot of the times these people that are hitting high ranks, they have been building for the last couple of weeks because we couldn't hit the May launch. We didn't hit the June launch. We ended up launching on July 5th, well, limited launch, and we turned on the website. So they were just putting in applications that they had in place. I'm not saying physical apps, right? Just they had distributors that were holding on to get into the tree. And I'm not discrediting those high ranks. No, guys, they did an amazing job leading their organization. They deserve the ranks that they have. However, that is not your journey here. And you should never compare your journey to their journey, because a lot...
Do they deserve the ranks they have? Or did you place them like a Christmas tree where you put one couple at the top and stacked everyone else underneath them? Do they deserve it? Or did you make it happen? Quit bold-faced lying to your entire company. In my opinion, Van is a liar. She also is in it for fast, quick money, just like Shanna and her husband. This is just disgusting. Like, you specifically set it up to where people would get to the top and it would look like, oh, people can make it to the top. People can do it. No, you place them there. But at this point, no one's ever going to pass Shanna because everyone goes underneath her. Now tell me how this is an opportunity for everyone to get to the top when that's impossible. Freaking bold-faced lie to everybody in her company, I swear.
A lot of these guys have a story behind their journey. They've been in the industry. They've been top leaders in the past. They have a following. They have organizations. And I want you guys to know, and I disclosed this when we all went out to Texas in May. When we...
Lori, who makes Icon 11 in 48 hours? Shanna made Icon 11 in 4.5 hours. Icon 11. There was two more above her, Icon 12 and Legend, and that's the top of the company. And you know what? She likely hit Legend 2 hours later, maybe. Could you imagine? It's crazy.
Created this company, from the product line to the packaging to the compensation plan. It wasn't designed for the top leaders in the industry. It was designed, this is my exact quote, for the Van that sat in the back of the room at 19 years old, that stepped into a meeting and had no idea what network marketing was, thought she was too good because she was going to college for accounting and I was going to be better than this rah-rah fest that I saw. But then something kept pulling me back to this industry, the energy, the training, whatever it was, kept pulling me back. And what happened?
Oh, we know what it was, Van. It's the money. It's always about the money, especially the quick money. But you go ahead, go off on how it's the culture and it's the personal development and it's the energy at the events and the friendships that you make. No, we know it's always about the money.
Was the van in the back slowly kept moving to the front of the room and eventually became the van you see today. I did not become who I am overnight. I spent 5 years recruiting 4 people. I had someone named Jennifer. I don't know if you're on this call. Jennifer, you reached out to me and she told me to, or she showed me her testimonial. And she said, I recruited only 2 people and I'm going a little bit slower, but I'm going. And I said, and I told her, I don't know exact words. I just said, you are not going slow. You are going at your pace. And I took 5 years to recruit 4 people. So for the fact that you recruited 2 already, you're already beating me in this industry. So I want you guys to know, you need to embrace your journey. You need to enjoy your journey. Stop looking left and right. That's including the crap talkers, the bashers, the YouTubes. Guys, you guys know that I don't really know what's being said about me unless someone tells me, because...
So you watch our videos? I know you do because you said YouTube. The crap talkers, apparently we're crap talkers. The bashers, apparently we're bashers. The YouTubers, hey, hi, hello, that's me. Hey, hello, it's Julie Joe. And Aaron.
It's giving Jessie Lee vibes.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's being said about me, but then on a live, she's going to quote what we said about her. Cute. Love that for us.
Girl. It doesn't look... Oh, I muted myself. When people like you, Van, talk about anti-MLM or bashers or whatever, your people are going to go look at that, even if they say they aren't. They're going to go read it. They're going to go see. And it's going to hurt your business. Business. Air quotes.
Love that.
My wall does not have the crap talking. My YouTube, I never watched a video ever about Elomir. I've never seen a TikTok about Elomir. You know why? Because I tell everyone, do not send me this stuff. I don't want to see it because I don't care. It doesn't mean anything for me. It doesn't represent what I stand for, what I believe in, and what Elomir stands for. And so all the negative crap, I block it out because it's not a part of my journey. It's not what's going to empower me. It's not going to help me grow. Same with you guys. You do not need to look left and right to determine how fast or how slow you need to go. You need to ask yourself,
how did we go from, I haven't watched one video. I haven't seen one TikTok about Elomir. First of all, have you watched some of your people's TikToks about Elomir? Because then you would not be telling the truth. Because yeah, anyways, this is fascinating to me. I don't know why people seem to have this kind of energy. I don't watch one single thing that I don't agree with. Why are you so mad then, Van? Why are you so mad? Have you seen her Facebook posts? She's big mad. It's very interesting if you're not seeing some of this stuff, what are you posting about?
Am I doing better than who I was yesterday? The answer is no. Do not beat yourself up. Just say, what can I do today to make it better? Is it just a mindset thing? Is it a notation thing? Is it a personal growth thing? Is it reaching out more? Is it getting yourself out there more? You just got to ask yourself these real questions and apply it to your growth. Because the worst thing you can ever do is to ever think that your story is similar to mine. Because my story, I didn't launch Elomir with my husband and break $1 million in one day. No, it took me 17 years to go through all the ups, down, ugly.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you did exactly that, where you launched Elomir and broke $1 million in one day. Like I'm pretty sure that actually happened. Stop, Van. Stop.
Bad, good, to really decide what did we want this company to stand for? What type of product, what type of power did we want to give to the distributors in order for Elomir to do $1 million in sales in 24 hours? So remember, just because you saw the post on social media that Elomir did 1 million in 24 hours, that was 17 years in the making of growth, fear, prayer, begging of understanding why I was put in this position. Why did people do this to me, guys? There were so many moments of why, God, why, right? But I learned and I said,
the 17 years wasn't about Elomir. It was about you finding the way to make the most amount of money in the quickest possible way. It's not Elomir. Elomir is the product of your 17 years of trying to figure out the quickest and most, I guess, opportune way to make a bunch of money fast. So how about stop and tell the truth? But it just seems like that's a difficult thing for you to do, Van. Jesus.
my growth is more important than the challenge. And I got myself back up and I said, I have faith that I'm being guided to where I have to go. So I want you guys to know that you got to stop comparing your journey to the next person. We are not saturated as a market. You are not in it at the end. There is so much more possibilities that we haven't even been able to do or capture with this product. There is a market coming in, but there are more products under R&D, guys. We haven't even begun our product line. So how can you say that your time is up with Elomir? And I say that with you guys because I'm not saying that's what the field is saying. What I'm saying is I know what it feels like to see all these.
Does anybody feel like she just talked in circles? Now, I can't even repeat what she just said. She literally just said the two polar opposites. I'm not saying that that's what the field is saying. Well, then why did you say it, Van? Ma'am, what is happening? I saw somebody post a comment that said she needs to take a strip and chill.
She's saying that because that is exactly what the field is saying. Like, they know, Van. Like, they do know. They know. Not all of them, but a lot of them know. Also, like, oh, what was I going to say? I think I was going to say something about the product. But my brain has, decided to turn off after my third day of clinical. So I think I'm just going to hopefully think of it later.
Ranks going up and you don't feel like you're going fast enough. These are unrealistic expectations to where you should be at. You need to ask yourself, are you happy with the journey that you're on right now? And if the answer is no, then stop looking left and right and ask yourself internally, what can I do to make the journey better? Because success is never what you pursue, it's what you attract by becoming an attractive person. That is what alignment means. It means attract the people that are attracted to you. Do not force the build. Do not recruit everybody. Not everyone is designed to be here right now. You want to be with the people that want to be with you. And when you start working from a place of empowerment, you start bringing in the people that have the same philosophy, that want to grow with you, and you feel like you're actually running and you're not dragging a bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah, no, it makes sense for her to do this. It makes total sense for her to turn it on the person who's feeling bad. Van, it makes total sense for you to manipulate the situation from, oh, it's not Elomir. It's you. No, Van, it's you. It's you.
She probably got a message.
What's funny is I haven't seen her in this state yet. She's pissed.
Yeah.
And you know what, Van? I would be too if I realized that my company sucked. But you already knew that. Right? I think she thought I'd go off better, but I think she knows that this is not going to last. And honestly, it's a horrible way to start a company. Will Troy said, that behind MLM article is direct and cutting. I see why she's telling people not to read it. Oh, yeah.
By the way, have you guys read that article? Because it's phenomenal. Shout out to Behind MLM.
We have so much to put in our descriptions. If you haven't read it yet, after this video, I would take a moment and go read it. And it's really easy to put Behind MLM article Elomir or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, after this, definitely take a moment and go give that, that Google, a view or whatever she said earlier.
And I mean, share it with a friend. Maybe just share it with one friend. Or you could also take a screenshot and put it in your stories on all of your social media. Like we could spread the word together for educational purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Karen said, make sure you Google it. Yeah, if you Google it, it's gonna be at the top. But yeah, keep Google it.
Oh, yeah, and also make sure to report it to the Texas Attorney General. We will put the link in our videos right after this. It's very simple. It's very, very simple.
Dude, Queen Karen, you are on a roll. She knows what to do. Okay. Also,
oh wait, one more thing. Also, I tweeted it. I love that, Jessica. Yeah, hit all of the social media platforms. You will need Elomir's address, which is the same at Prove It if you just need to do that. Or you can look it up on elomir.com. Their email address is support@elomir.com. You will need that. You will need their phone number. Those are also listed on their website so that you can report them to the Texas Attorney General. And just
thanks, Harper.
Yes, Harper. Just tell them what's going on.
I want you guys to know that this is where you're supposed to be at. If you're feeling down, if you don't feel like you're supposed to be where you're at, you guys are exactly where you have to be right now, because some of us are in our winning.
No. I'm sorry to stop it so slow. Yeah, no, the logic is not there. If you don't feel like you're supposed to be here, that's exactly where we're supposed to be at. No, Van, no, it's not. If you don't feel like you're supposed to be there, leave. It's as simple as that. It's not this mystical, oh, I just need to grow more. I just need to push myself more. No.
You know what that's called? That's called cognitive dissonance.
Boy, right there. Yay. Hey, JJ, it's your undercover IG message buddy, LOL. I usually don't catch lives. So I have people like EA who message me that are people in MLMs or leaving MLMs that are, feeding info, trying to help me out or something like this. So if you're watching and you're in an MLM and you want to do that, or you just need to vent or talk to someone who's going to be kind to you, come to us. You don't like EA. You do not have to share who you are or anything. You can make a fake account or whatever. But I'm so glad you commented, EA. And I'm so glad that you're here.
Season, and some of us are in our learning season. Guys, I've been through all of it, and I still go through all of it. Just because you see the strength on the computer, you don't see the breakdown behind the scenes. The nights that I've cried, the nights that I've gone to my husband and said, I don't know if I can handle this mentally. And guys, and you could talk to all of the leaders. You know what my biggest problem is that I have to get over? I don't care about people bashing me, because I have nothing to hide and I'm fully transparent. I'm confident in who I am. You know what my greatest fear is? I don't like attention. And it's the weirdest thing to say because I'm named CEO, but I hate the attention that I get because I am such an introvert. I love quiet corners. I love quiet circles and little friendships. But now everybody is staring at me, and that's my biggest problem that I have right now, that I have to mentally, personally develop through. And I just want you guys to know I'm a normal human being. I am not a special person. I didn't do anything crazy. All I did was I continued to believe in who I was, developed my strength, let go of all my weaknesses, and worked through all of my failures. And if you guys can do the same exact thing, you can do what I'm doing as well. I am not special, and I say that over and over again, and I tell you guys, don't put me on a pedestal, because I make mistakes. I do things that I don't realize may offend someone, but the first thing I will always do is apologize and continue to grow as a person, and that is exactly what Elomir is that we are not perfect. We are not claiming to be perfect, but we will work through everything together. And so with that, guys, I wanted to leave you guys with that, because I know that there's so much amazing rank advancements happening, but then there's also people in the field comparing themselves to that rank. And that is not fair to you. That's not fair to your family. And that is not fair to your mental being. You deserve better than that. And I want you guys to know that all of you guys deserve success. And it will come in time, as long as you commit to the journey, the process, and the growth that comes with it. Just like me, I got to get through these bumps that I'm dealing with.
I'm muted. I'm back. I cannot wait, Van, for your income disclosure statement to come out, hope to God, and say the exact opposite of what you are saying right now. Why? Because all multi-level marketing companies' income disclosure statements come out and say the opposite of what the majority of people in that company say.
On a corporate standpoint, but you know what? I have all the confidence with the people that are surrounding us, the corporate team that we have in place. All of us are committed to the growth of Elomir. And so I hope you guys know that you are absolutely worth it and you deserve every ounce of success, whether it's today, tomorrow, next year, 5 years, 10 years down the road. Just know as a company, we haven't even begun yet. So please don't take yourself out before you're even ready to grow as a company. So
you haven't begun yet, but you have people at the top of the company. Van.
Is she begging people to stay right now? Is that what's happening?
Oh, it seems like it.
Yikes for her.
For us, I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being on today's call. I'm sorry that I crashed your team's call. I saw it post, so I'm like, hey, let me get on real quick so that I could just talk to everyone. And I want you guys to know we truly care about every single one of you guys. I want to.
She's absolutely she's doing some cleanup. She's trying to make sure that people stay. Hold on. What is it called?
Damage control.
Sorry, I feel a sneeze coming on, but it's going away. Yeah, she's doing damage control. That's what this whole thing is. Going into a big group, a big team, and going, hey, don't leave.
Don't leave. We're just getting started. We're going to figure all this out. We're growing together. We're learning together. We are just getting started.
To meet every single one of you guys. Swan and I want to hug you guys, see you guys at the event, and really get this company in full-blown momentum so that the people that you're servicing from a customer standpoint to a brand partner standpoint, you know you're being seen and heard here. And so I want you guys to know that we love you guys. We appreciate everything that you guys do, the sacrifices, the time that you're spending away from your family, your significant other, things that you're already doing that you took time away to build Elomir. We do not look at that as something that is low. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate every single moment that you guys apply to this business. So with that, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to give it back to Megan. I don't know if she wanted to say anything, but I will hand it back to Megan, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Van.
Thank you so much, Van. We really appreciate it. I don't know if you're probably trying not to watch the chat so you don't get distracted, but everyone's in tears. But in a good way. So I just wanted to remind everyone that there is a Team Resilience dashboard and that everyone here is on Team Resilience. So that is available for you. It's a website that has quick links for everything. And we do plan on having a Q&A information session at some point in time. Please write down your questions. I think we need to figure out a way to, we'll get in touch with you on how we're going to collect all of those questions. And we'll hopefully have answers for you before we have the information session. So pass on those questions, write them down, and we'll go from there. Shanna, Brandon, you guys have anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good. I just see that a lot of people are getting confused because it's Team Relentless. So yes, Team Relentless, that's the name, and it's the entire company is Team Relentless. You had said Team Resilience because you've been on my team before and we were resilient.
Oh, I said that. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. They were just getting confused.
Wait, did she just call the current team?
Stop it.
The old team name?
Yup.
Did that just happen?
Yup. Bruh.
I love that for us.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh. Cringe, dude.
You guys are like, wait,
Oh, that was loud.
wait, are we relentless or are we?
Resilience, gosh. I'm sorry, guys.
That's what that dashboard, because I know a couple people had gotten the dashboard and they're like, well, is this my team? We are all Team Relentless.
Yes.
Just so that you guys know.
Didn't she say the whole company was Team Relentless? Is that something like that?
I think she said something like that, yeah.
Because, like, exactly, like everyone's below you.
Yeah.
Like, exactly, you proved our point.
Thanks for speaking up. Shanna? Is that her name?
Shanna.
Shanna and Brandon, thanks for Shanna, thanks for speaking up. Brandon, you good? Okay.
Brandon, you all right? You doing okay? Blink twice if you need help.
As far as there's a lot of questions in here that I see, and I just want you guys to know that we are working on a Q&A so that all of these questions that have been asked a bunch of times can be relayed to you guys through the team page. So just look out for that. Somebody's going to be posting that soon. We just wanted to make sure that all of the common questions that you guys are asking, like ingredients and stuff, we get on that Q&A. If you guys have any other ingredient questions or just overall, you see something that you think may not be compliant or whatever it is, then you can write to support at Elomir and they'll let you.
This is not the couple that was on my video, by the way. That's a different couple. But I do believe that they are in Shanna's downline. Shanna? Why does that sound so? That's how you say her name. I don't know. Anyways, they're in her downline somewhere, allegedly.
And then we'll work on updating that Q&A sheet so that we can post that in the group page. But that is all I have, guys. Thank you, Megan, for doing that since we didn't feel so Megan. Well.
Sure. Thank you, Megan.
Okay, bye.
Why was I waiting for your lip to get stuck to your tooth again?
Dude, you saw the video, right? the person who shared. I laughed so hard I showed Riley, and we laughed so hard every time because it was just like hanging out there. Anyway.
Well, it's really the best. I love moments like that with us. It's my favorite.
So
well, how y'all doing?
Am I? They are not okay right now. What is our team name?
I saw somebody said, "Is this something about I got your money? Team, I got here first." Oh my god!
Like team 4.5 hours. Kelsey, team 4.5 hours.
Oh man!
Wow. Didn't like that.
Not one bit.
None.
And it's my second time seeing it.
Her. That's why I like to blind react because, well, one, it's fun to blind react. Two, I only gotta watch it once.
Yeah.
God bless.
Team, I'll be rich and you be broke.
Well, if that ain't the truth, I don't know what is.
Oh my god. This was a lot, you guys. This was a lot. I really am going to start stepping in and leaning on like pharmacists, like we did today, dietitians.
Yeah.
I would love to speak with like a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing. Or an endocrinologist. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. Yeah. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, shoot us a message. If you got something to say.
The article that you should look up from the Google is Elomir behind MLM. Just type that in and then it should come up. Let's just boost it on Google. I'm gonna do it just because I want to read the article again because it's awesome. Chelsea with an A says, "I'm on team blink twice if you need help." Oh God. Yes, DM. Please ask your friend. I would love to know. We would love to know. And yeah.
Ooh, they got lots of stuff on here. Oh yeah. I'm on the thing.
Wait, you're on what thing?
The Elomir behind the MLM.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Use the Google machine.
That is some tea on that page.
Yeah, I think there's actually two articles. One is like an Elomir review, and then the other one is actually on Van and her husband.
Yes, that's the one that I clicked on.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. Give it a like. All 301 people on here, give it a like, please. 1, 2, 3. like it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
And then go to the other person's page and like that one.
Yes, please. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so
boosts
much
it out
for being here. And by the way, don't join an MLM.
Absolutely not -0.
Don't do it.
And we'll see you next time, huh?
We'll see you next time.
All right, bye, everybody.